Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today's video is a bit of a mixed one, guys. I've got some Primark items, I've got some items from Homebargains, I've got some items from the range, I've got some items from Temu. Yes, I've been back on Temu. And I've got one item from Wilkinson's, like Wilko. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to show you the Primark things first. And then I think we'll go to Homebargains, Temu and then the range. Yeah, we'll do it like that. So the first item I got from Primark is this one. This is really nice, guys. It's this wreath. It's not wreath. Garland. This garland. And it's so nice. It's got these lovely velvet pumpkins on. And they're quite big. They're not bad size, them pumpkins. It's got bits of hydrangea on. You've got your pine cones there. And then your berries. These orange berries, and then it repeats. So it's got these berries as well, these kind. Absolutely lovely to put on your fireplace. You know, that's it there, guys. Can you see it? And I picked this up. I do believe it's over 1 metre long. It's probably like one, let me see, let's see if I can, it's probably about 1.2 metres. Maybe 1.5 metres. I don't think it tells you on here. It just says one size. So it was £12, guys, from Primark. So I didn't think that was bad at all. There looks to be enough foliage on it. You know, you can add bits if you really wanted to, but there is enough on there. Would look lovely over the fireplace or on the top of a mirror or something like that. So £12, I think they're cheaper than they are in the range, you know. So that was my first item. My next item from Primark were these, and they'd reduced these, guys. These were just £1. They were originally £2.50. And the napkin rings, but they're this lovely, like, sort of woven, sort of rattan napkin rings. So I didn't think that was bad at all, like 2 for £1. So I've got like I've got a 6 table setting, so I picked up 6 of those. So that was like £3. You know, for a set of 6 napkin rings. So that was a bargain, guys. That had loads in. My next item from Primark, a bit rustly, I'm sorry. Wait till you see this one. You know I'm in love with mushrooms. I just really like mushrooms. I like eating mushrooms as well. And yeah, I just love mushrooms for decor. I always have, you know. They're just whimsical, I think. And this is like a lovely brown one, like a lovely brown toadstool one, and this is £3.50. so it's not a bad size for £3.50. I'd love to go foraging, but I'd be terrified in case I poison myself. You know, picking the wrong mushrooms. You've got to be really careful and know your stuff. And unfortunately I don't know my stuff on foraging, but I would really like to do that. We do have mushrooms growing on the street, you know, on our road, like where the trees are, but they look a bit dubious. I'm not going to touch them. So be careful, guys. Stick to the ceramic ones. Okay, my next item. I guess there is quite an autumn theme to this haul. Yes, there's definitely an autumn feel to this haul. Although not all the items are autumn. I picked up this guy, and he's a candle. I just thought he's so sweet, and he's like, I love the shape. He's just like a really nice shape. I probably will never burn him. You know, I'm probably just going to use him in decor. But absolutely lovely, isn't he? The price was £3.50 for him. So I think he's new in. So £3.50 for that mushroom. My next item, I think that's all I got from Primark in the homeware front. So I think we'll move on to Homebargains next. So in Homebargains, I bought these. I've bought these in the past. I got them last year, and they're this sort of velvet, velour kind of pumpkins. Now these are great. to use in decor, you know, even if you just want to make your own wreath, you know, you can use these. Yeah, you can use these, you know, to put on a wreath, or just to pop around, like just dot around in places. These were £1.29 for those. So you get 4 in there. Not bad. 2 orange, a yellow, and a sort of browny top one. So £1.29 for those ones. Also in Homebargains, they have these like mushroom vases, they're calling them. So the little bud vases, but I think they are a bud vase with a difference. So it is a mushroom, the glass, but the thin, you know, they're not like a thick heavy duty glass. They are a thin glass, so they are very fragile. But yeah, they're beautiful. You can see on the picture there, hopefully, a little decor idea, putting like little bunny grass in and stuff like that, like little bunny tails or bits of grasses would look nice. But you can't put water in them, can you see? Now these were, how much were these? They were £1.29, I believe, for those. I picked up 2 of them. I don't know where the other one's gone. But I did pick up 2. Oh, there he is there. So 2 of those I picked up. They were just putting these out, guys, in Homebargains when I was in there. Yes, guys, and I also got these microfiber cloths from Homebargains, and I always buy these. You get the 4 different colours, so you can use them to task different jobs, you know, and I find that keeps me right, actually. So I think these were 99p. I always get them from Homebargains. And you can wash them, you know, they do wash for a few washes, and then obviously you need to replace them, but I do find that they do last a few times, you know. Right, next up, we'll head to the range, guys, because I've got a couple of things in the range that I want to share with you. The first item was this little cute, it's like a hanging rail for Pippin's room. So it's like an owl, so I think that'll fit in with the woodland theme that we're going for. This was only £10, so I thought that was really nice for our room. I also picked up in the range this pumpkin, silicone pumpkin mould. And you can use these for all sorts, you know, guys. You can use them to do, like, obviously, cakes. You can use them for ice. You can use them for modelling, you know, clear, things like that. You can use them for even making cakes, like that would be like a little pumpkin cake. But loads of different uses. This was £1.29 for this one, and as you can see, there's like 4 moulds there. The next item I got from the range was this. Okay, guys, I'm sorry, but it's, you know, we're nearly there. We're nearly in the autumn, aren't we? We're absolutely just not far off now. Although I'm still trying to really desperately hang on to summer, like the most of us, you know, but it's, yeah. I picked up this ceramic pumpkin dish, guys, from the range, and it's got like the gold stalk top there. Now this was the large one, and of the 2, they do a smaller one. As I say, this one's the large one, and this was £5.99. I mean, it's an okay size, you know, but it is just a serving dish, guys. You can't put it in the dishwasher. It's not dishwasher safe. It's not microwave safe either. So it literally is just like a serving dish. But that's fine by me, you know. I think it just looks lovely on the table, you know, when you've got all your like little pumpkin dishes and people just serve themselves for the food, because I hate serving food. I don't mind cooking it, guys, but I really don't like serving it. You know, I remember, and it comes from this, I remember, like my mum, she said, oh, you need to stay for school dinners, you know, because I'm sick of coming to collect you from school, bring you home on a lunchtime to give you your lunch and then taking you back to school. So you're staying for school dinners. So I stayed, honestly, guys, I lasted like 2 weeks, and they put me on a table, and I I was the server. I had to serve the food, and it was awful, and I left, and I said to me mum, I can't, and I wasn't eating either. So because I was really picky. You wouldn't think it now, the size of me, but I was really picky when I was a kid, and I didn't eat, and I was losing weight, so that it lasted 2 weeks, guys. But I hated the serving job, you know, to be serving the other kids the food. It was awful, like, because they used to come in these like metal oblong containers, and they used to put them on the table, and then like there was 2 people who served the food to the rest of the table, like people on the table, and it was just awful. And yeah, as two weeks I stayed for school dinners in my entire school years, and it was awful. Yeah, anyway, I picked up also from the range this paint here, and it's like a spray paint. This is like in the satin white colour, and it's the RAL colours. Well, what is the RAL colour? Just white. Oh, there it is, RAL 9003 it is. So it's like a pure white. I did buy this paint. I have got another one here, and it's for the purpose of an upcycle. Now Pippin is growing out of her cut now, you know, out of her crib, and yeah, she needs a cut now, you know, and she's starting to sort of try and sit herself up and things like that. So she really needs like the big cut now, and I did keep the big cut because my mum and dad bought it for, not for me, they bought it for my kids, you know, like they did buy it for me, but for the kids, if you know what I mean. So my mum and dad bought it when I had my first daughter, and it's white. It's a white cut. It's already white, but over the years, because it's nearly 30 years old and it's chipped, I used the same cut for all of my kids, all of my children, all of them, you know, 3 of them. I haven't got lots. For 3 of my children, I used the same cut, and it's as I say, it's white, and it's like a 4-poster cut, so it's got like drapes and things with it. So I've hung on to it and hung on to it, and I was hoping for grandchildren one day that it would pass down to, but you know what? It's been sitting in a loft initially, and then it went to a storage container. So we've pulled it out of the storage container recently, and it's chipped, you know, so I've got to do a bit of restoration work on it, and then I'm gonna, you know, spray it with this spray paint. So fingers crossed, guys, it's going to come up lovely. I'm also looking for some fabric as well, so I can do like a cut like quilt cover, and like a bumper set, you know, like the bumper and things like that. It does already have like lemon drapes, so I don't think Emma is going to change that. She still wants like the lemon drapes with it, but it is really like a lovely cut. So I'll show you the restoration, or whatever you call it, upcycle. I'll show you the upcycle of it, you know, when I do it. And obviously I need to order a new mattress as well for it, because obviously we didn't keep the mattress, you know. Okay guys, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to show you where I bought a Temu this time. Right, I picked up, I'm just moving the things over, they're just on this seat, guys. I picked up this lovely like boho bracelet. It's like a turquoisey colour. It's absolutely lovely. I really like it. I've got quite a bit of jewellery like this, you know, in this kind of vein of design and colour, you know. I just like that. I'll put the price of this bracelet on the screen, but it wasn't expensive because I don't have the prices right on me right now. The next item I picked up were these, and this is also for Pippin's room. I'll take one out. Well, I'll take 2 out actually, because there's 2 different sizes in here. Excuse the rustling, guys, I just opened the bag. Okay, so we've got 2 different sizes but 3 items. So we've got this one, like a little mushroom toadstool, yeah? Isn't that lovely? And it's like them lampshades, you know, what we had ages ago in the 70s, guys. an early 80s, them lampshades. I think you can still get them in IKEA. So you get 2 like of this size, and then you get 1 big one. I just opened this one. You get like the 1 big one, and I thought these would be lovely. They're not a light fitting. They're not a light fitting, are they? No, I don't know. I'm not sure. But I thought just a couple of these hanging in Pippin's room, you know, from the ceiling, and it will create like that woodlandy look that we're trying to achieve. Okay, so you get this wire with it. Let's have a look. These are like the wires that you get. I think it's literally just for hanging them up. Yeah, I'm thinking that's just for hanging them up, guys. It doesn't look like a light lampshade, do you know what I mean? So, yeah, that's those. I'll pop the price on the screen of those. The next item I got from Temu were these. These are cute, guys. Wait till I show you these. Well, you know, the little bar area is tiki themed. And we still didn't get to do that this year, you know. We haven't finished it off, guys. I'm not sharing it with you. We just haven't finished it yet. You know, with me and my accident and things, and you know, still busy on with Emma's and Jamie's house and that. We just haven't gotten round to doing the garden this year. I think it's going to be a big project for next year, though. Definitely. Look, guys, it's these. The little cocktail, you know, decorations. So that's the flamingo. You also get a pineapple. So they just come like this, you know, and you just open them out. And I'll just open this one and show you. I just thought they were dead cool. They're cute. Just to stick in glasses, because believe me, guys, I'm planning on having a few barbecues next year, because we haven't had any this year. We have had people around, but I've just cooked food like indoors and, you know, put it out on a buffet table. But we've never had anybody round really for a barbecue. We haven't even had any family barbecues. You know, the barbecue's pretty much relying redundant at the minute. But yeah, we'll make up for it next year. My other item is this. Do you know what? I'm going to have to show you a picture of this because it's big and you won't be able to see what I mean. But it's a photograph, like backdrop. You know, a photographer's backdrop. I do hope you can see. It's got like, can you see a toadstool on there? Now I've got an idea that I'm going to do with this, and it's to take pictures of little Alice. And Emma got some pictures taken professionally years ago, and what I'll do is I'll pop the pictures of Emma with this kind of backdrop it is. If a photo shoot that we had done for her like a long time ago, when she was a lot younger, and we remembered this photo shoot that she had done, and we thought it would be good to try and recreate it for Alice. So I've gotten that backdrop and we're going to try and recreate, well, you know, in a similar style of, obviously I'm not going to be anywhere near as good as this lady, because honestly the pictures were fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I don't even remember who she was. All I know was she came from Plymouth. She was based in Plymouth, and that's as much as I know about her, to be honest. I'll have a look to see if her name's on the you know, on the picture or whatever. But anyway, I'll slot them pictures in here. And if you are down that part of the country, you know, obviously you might be able to contact her and get pictures done. She did travel up to the northeast, but I don't know if she still does, you know. I have no idea, but if I find out, I will certainly leave some details, and I'll leave them in the description box below if I do manage to find some details of her, because as I say, she took these pictures years ago. You know, she might not even be doing it anymore. I really don't know. But anyway, that's what I bought the backdrop for, to do some pictures. Yes, guys, and lastly, I bought 2 of these, and it's the Silver Effect obelisk. Now these are from Wilkinson's or Wilco, and you know, I know they're going to, like, there's a room with that they're closing down, isn't there? And they've gone in, I don't think they're in receivership, but they've gone into administration. And yeah, it's such a shame, isn't it, that we might lose them. But I sincerely hope, I mean, that there's a couple of companies bidding, you know, and got like a big interest in the company. So let's hope, you know, that there's some deal can be struck, and that, like, all them people don't lose their jobs, you know, because they employ a lot of people in different branches. So fingers crossed, you know, it's going to be a good outcome. I actually really like Wilco's. It's just in Sunderland. It's in the city centre, and I very rarely go in the city centre of Sunderland, you know. Anyway, this is the obelisk here. This was only £10, guys, and it's quite big. It's 1.8 metres, so that's really quite tall. I picked up 2 of these, and I picked one up for my sweet peas, and I picked the other one up for my peas, you know, like, what are they called? Like the pea pods. The pea pods, yeah, not dwarf beans. I did plant some dwarf beans, but they didn't come off. I think they're just like peas, you know, and they always like require something to grow up. So I thought this would do the job, you know, because at the minute I'm just growing in containers, because I haven't got like the space or anything here. Well, I've got the space, I'm not prepared because it's hard landscaped. I don't want to take the hard landscaping up, guys. But I have, if you've been watching, I have managed to get a plot somewhere else. So I will be doing that plot, you know, in future videos when I'm well enough, you know, because I'm still recovering. But guys, as soon as I'm recovered and well enough, I'll be at that plot, you know, digging and getting it all prepared. I'm so excited for it. I really am. I've wanted to do this. I've wanted to, like, grow vegetables and produce for, like, since 2016, you know, as far back as then, and I've been waiting for an allotment all that time, you know, and I haven't got an allotment yet. You know, they haven't offered me an allotment plot, but I've managed to get a garden plot. So it's going to be just as good, guys. Yes, I can't wait to share that journey with you, you know, when it does happen. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you've liked today's video. If you have, please click the like button, and if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel, and if you click the notification bell as well, because that reminds you that I've uploaded a video, because sometimes, you know, you can miss videos, and you know, so you don't miss any of my uploads. If you click the bell, it'll say like I've uploaded a video, and you'll know. You know what I mean? Yes, guys, so I hope you all have a lovely week ahead. I hope it's going to be a good week, you know. I hope the weather gets nicer. It's blustery today, guys, but the sun has been out, so I'm not complaining, you know. We all need that vitamin D, don't we? Take some supplements, guys, actually, if you're not getting out as much, and especially as we head into the darker months, start taking vitamin D. You know, it really does help with your energy levels and things like that. So yes, guys, I'm babbling. See you in the next one. Bye.